Investing in your child's early education is an investment in your bank account. Posted on moneybasicsu.com, written and narrated by Terry Carl. How do you feel about the big push toward early education? Are you overwhelmed by all of the preschool options, deterred by the additional expense, and thinking, isn't kindergarten enough? You may want to take a closer look. Early education is a critical component for your child, and investing early in your child's education can save you money and save your sanity. Reason number 1. Avoid tutoring and testing fees and missed scholarships. It used to be kindergarten was preschool. Kids may have gone to daycare, but they started school in kindergarten, and that was enough. Kindergarten was the beginning of their education. Parents may have started reading to their kids, the kids knew their colors, and they could recite the ABC song and count to 10 or 20. School took care of the rest, right? My own parents gave me a Montessori education, educators themselves. Even back then, they didn't know I needed to be able to write letters, which led to my C in handwriting. Nowadays, the expectations are even higher. Kids in kindergarten are already starting to memorize sight words and create some basic writing. Not knowing letters and sounds immediately puts the student at a great disadvantage. According to Common Core reading standards, by the end of kindergarten, students should be able to begin capitalizing and punctuating, understand syllables and rhyming, distinguish between long and short vowels, and separate words into their phonemes and blends. They should be able to decode words and read grade-level text with purpose and understanding, and sufficient accuracy and fluency to support comprehension. Kindergartners are also expected to be able to self-correct using context clues. According to the Common Core math standards, by the end of kindergarten, kids are expected to write numbers from 0 to 20, count back from 20, and count to 100 by 1s, 10s, and 5s. Students are already comparing numbers, decomposing numbers, solving addition and subtraction word problems, and using the commutative property to recognize number families. Students are even solving for unknown values such as 4 plus blank equals 6, one step away from basic algebra, like 4 plus x equals 6. How will these standards affect your wallet? It starts as the race to catch up. If your children are behind now, they become the little runners who missed the starting shot for the race and are pumping those little legs as fast as possible to gain back ground. This can mean extra tutoring later, and can even mean testing to try to figure out those deficiencies. Later on, if your children don't do well on those entrance tests, that may mean a lower track in middle school and then high school. This keeps them from AP, Advanced Placement, tests that take the place of college credit. It may also keep them from academic scholarships from community organizations and colleges, meaning even more money out of your wallet. Instead, create an early environment of success for your children. It's those early small successes that build those future big ones. Reason number 2, create lifelong learners. Today's current educational climate is one of standards, and testing. Learning is not as enjoyable for the students anymore. Put your children in an early education program so that they can view learning as fun before all of the testing kicks in, and before they become one among 29 other students. Children will learn to love to read and write when there is time to make learning fun. Did you know that some schools have shortened recess and eliminated specials, music, art, PE, etc., to have more time for drilling and test prep? There is so much advantage to play. Students learn to problem solve, socialize, and create through explorative play and activity with their peers. Early education still provides that opportunity. The children have the chance to explore in a learning environment with the attention and support of their teacher and peers. Children who love to learn become adults who love to learn. They will be the future ideas people, problem solvers, and leaders. They will take advantage of professional development because they enjoy it, increasing their skill set and becoming more marketable, meaning more time in the workforce and less time at home supported by you. Reason number 3, help your children develop their passions early. Children are little sponges. They're designed that way. Children process and retain a ridiculous amount of information in their early years. Besides making this an optimal period of time to nail down those letters, sounds, and basic math facts, it's also a great opportunity to learn a second or even third language. Think of all the jobs that will open up for your trilingual child. It's also an opportune time to have your children start exploring their innate talents and interests. They're already surfacing at this early age. Many adolescents and young adults wander from major to major and later from job to job because they still don't know where their true passions lie. Place your children in comprehensive educational programs with multiple disciplines. Your children may discover they are natural communicators or organizers. By the age of 5, I was already bossing my little sister around. A born leader! They can reveal interests in music, in dance, or working with the body, in writing, in mediating, in exploring nature, and working with numbers, or even marketing. The sooner your children decide on a course, the more you can gear activity toward that course. Avoid quitting extracurriculars that they discover they hate. This will help them avoid unnecessary high school classes and help them choose a college and a major that matches their direction in life. The best part about our expanding world is the abundance of options and opportunities. Start exploring these educational opportunities for your children while they are still young. You, your kids, and your bank account will all appreciate.